Hey everybody, it's Tat Comics. I just figured I'd change my background a little bit, show some artwork that I picked up at some Comic Cons back in the day when there was still such thing as a Comic Con. Um, I also wanted to show some of the books I picked up today at a St. Vincent de Paul store. I went back there and was hoping the price of some of these books would have dropped, but they didn't, so I went back and got them anyways. Some are to complete runs, and some are to actually kind of, I guess, maybe even start a new run. I don't know if I can find these books. It's kind of heard these ones are a little hard to come by. At least I'm hoping that these are the ones that my friend was talking about. Either way, I mean, it looks like something I'd be into, so I grabbed them. I also went to my LCS Radar Toys. Sorry, I take a sip of something. And picked up the books that came out on last Wednesday, and also some of the books that I wanted to, that I put in my pull box as back issues that I wanted to pick up. So I picked up all those and grabbed a couple more back issue books for some of the runs I'm trying to complete. And then I went over to Nostalgia Comics to also pick up any books that I had on my pull list. Look at the dollar bin. I was going to look at the quarter, but I didn't. I had to pick up supplies. So that was pretty much my day. So that being said, let's go ahead and start showing some books. I got a lot of books here. And I got a surprise too when I went to Goodwill. I found this. I couldn't leave it there, and well, you guys will see. But here's the Knights of Pendragon. I believe that's how you pronounce that. And that's, of course, Captain Britain on the front cover. So I'm pretty interested in this. I want to check this out. I was hoping it wasn't going to be like a long run, but there's a lot of books in this run. So, if I go after them, yeah, it depends. But I figure right now, having the numbers that I have, all I need is 2 and 3. So here's number 4. And that guy almost looks like Homeboy with the Tiger King, whatever the hell his name is. The guy just got busted. Almost looks like him. The mullet and the look on his face, It's number 4. So I need to find 2 and 3, and then I'll have at least 1 through 6. That's a beautiful cover right there. I like that. Like how he's just flying at you. These covers are done by Alan Davis. I want to say that's the name on there. I believe he does the penciling and the artwork. And then there's also credit to this pretty neat cover too. There's also some credit to another artist who helped with the inking on some of these books. Then this one here, I already had a copy of it, but I figured what the heck, I'll get 2. It's cool. It's got Stanley on the front cover. It's Excalibur number 1. It's a flashback book. Now this one is supposed to be the first book to start the run of Excalibur Volume 1. So I already had 1 copy if I would get 2. It's not bad. I mean, I paid $3 for it. Said because it's got Stanley on there, I'm going to grab it. So now I'm going to start getting into some of my Excalibur books. I believe I showed a bunch in a video a while back. So I'm trying to get those in the box, and lo and behold, I need to do another short box. But here's Excalibur number 5. I need this issue. And a lot of these, that's Alan Davis as well. And Nerby, I can't pronounce that, sorry. But a lot of the books in this run, there'll be like a cover A and a cover B, and all it is one's a newsstand, one's direct edition, director's edition. So either way, if I get them, I get them. Number 6, I believe I already have this one. It was just when I bought the book that was behind the other one, so they're going to charge me for 1. Here's number 19, which I needed. And that's Leonardi and Milgram, which I never got a chance to meet Leonardi. Mr. Rigor Mortis did and got a book signed from him, which was just awesome. In fact, I think he got 2 books signed for me. Here is number 52. Got a lot of X-Men, crossover. I believe even there was an X-Factor. This one's cool. It's a hologram sticker on there, and it's Nightcrawler, I want to say, in the hologram. Here's number 71. I want to say it's Nightcrawler in there. Just got to take my word for it to go find a copy. You can see it's a Nightcrawler. And then some of them in this Excalibur room, when you start getting the higher numbers, there'll be a deluxe, and then there'll just be a regular. Now the deluxe is cover A, they consider, and the regular, that's not a deluxe. Like let's say this would say 71 and say deluxe underneath it. That'd be cover A, and then the other one would say 71 without saying deluxe. That'd be cover B. I found that out the hard way. Here's Excalibur number 73. So I come across some of those books and I'd be like, I already have that. And then I realized, no, it's a deluxe. Like this one here, what I noticed on this cover, is cover A will say 250 as the cover price. Cover B will say, I think it's 350. So that's the only difference. And I don't know, maybe one might have a little bit more advertisements in it or more covers, more pages to it. But see, like this one here, that's what I'm talking about, where it says deluxe. This is Excalibur number 91. See, it says deluxe there, and so the other cover of this wouldn't say deluxe. So that's the only difference I've seen so far, because I haven't been able to look at like a deluxe and a regular to see what's more of the difference in there. Pull those bad boys down. So that's all I got for Excalibur. Like I said, I got to buy another short box just for Excalibur, and I was going to buy one today for a couple other runs that I'm completing. And then I grabbed this one a while back. Just didn't pull it. I mean, it was in my pull box. I didn't grab it yet, but it's Batman number 479. I want to, God, I want to guess what this book's about, but I don't want to guess just yet and be wrong. But either way, I do need it for my run. I didn't have it. And then, of course, you know, I do like me some Spook House. And this is Spook House 2. One is an Eric Powell and one is a Jeep or Jeff Smith. Jeep. That almost, I'm not kidding, look like two P's, but this is Jeff Smith cover. A Spook House number 2. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's number 1, but it's Spook House number 2 title, but the book is number 1. And here comes the Eric Powell. Eric Powell. Spook House number 2. Number 2. Eric Powell. I like his stuff. I really do. I love his art. And then, you know, on this next artist, from what I was told, you know, he started off as basically a young kid when he came out with this book, and it got really big and popular. I was talking to Mr. Rigor Mortis about this book, but Creed, and I grabbed a number 1. I figured for $1, I'm not gonna pass it up. I'm not sure if I already had this, but if I didn't or did, it doesn't matter. This is a way better copy, I'm pretty sure, than the one I had before. Because the other copies I've got that before have been in blind grab bags. And usually those ones, you know, you got a lot of spine ticks. And then this is Amazing High Adventures. Now this is a 5-part series. Mr. Rigor Mortis gifted me the number 1 to this, and I really loved it. And I went hunting after this, and I was able to get another copy of number 1, number 2, number 3, and I believe I just need number 4, and here's number 5. A lot of these covers were done by Bill Sienkiewicz. I'm pretty sure this one is too. I mean, it looks like his work, and if not, I know who at least the other ones are, and I love it, but that's to complete the run for that, so I'm pretty sure I'm done, because I think I do have number 4, I just can't remember. And then this is a flashback of Alpha Flight. This is number 1. Now, I don't know if this goes to be the first book in volume 1 or 2. I tried looking it up, but I couldn't find it, but I think I just got to look a little bit harder. But just like that Excalibur one, you know, that's supposed to be the first book for volume 1 before the actual number 1. So I was kind of thinking maybe this one was, and if it isn't, I don't care. It's still just looks like it's going to be a cool, interesting read. And you got Wolverine on there, which is fun. I grabbed that for $2. The Marvel Fanfare, I am trying to complete this run too. I got number 54 right here. Black Knight on there. And these are always double-sided artwork on there, which I like those books for that reason. And then, you know, I haven't really dove into the stories of these yet, but I figure, you know what, I got plenty of time too. There's like Alpha Flight, and I believe that's Magic. I could be wrong. Either way, it's to go to my run, so I'm happy about that. Pull those bad boys down. Like I said, folks, I still got more. So I think I put the artwork up there so you guys can enjoy that. These bad boys, I think eventually I'm going to hang them out here in the garage. Okay, so in my next stack, here we go. Here's some Marvel Age. That's another run I'm trying to complete. There's a lot to this run too. Here's number 5. These are pretty cool because I believe for the most part too, these are also double-sided artwork on there. Here's number 19. What's great about these is there's notes and there's stories in here from writers and artists and what they're doing with certain characters and what characters are coming out with, and you know, it's like a lot of interviews in there, which I dig. I like to read stuff like that. It also talks about up and coming stuff. You can also kind of see, you know, beginnings of certain stories that will be coming out. that one there is number 19, Black Suit Spidey there. Here is number 122, which in, I believe, my last video, if not my last video, maybe I put it on Instagram for sure, but I finally did. I found the last issue to that run, because it goes to 140, and I was stoked. I was really, really happy. And then here comes those Marvel Universe books. Now this one, there's like 3 different Marvel Universe books, and this is, I want to say, the first volume, because the first volume actually put the alphabet on the front cover. So like this is number 3, and you got C through D, and as you can see there, you got Daredevil, you got Doctor Doom, you got Doctor Strange. Not sure they're the ones right now. These are always wrapped around covers too, and they pretty much connect all the way around. But it tells you from the Collector to Dracula. That's all in that book. And in here, you know, you'll have some pinups of like characters like that, and the artist might be Mike Zeck or, you know, Ron Lim, who did the artwork in there. Probably not Ron Lim, but you know what I mean. It's pretty cool. So you get a whole bunch of artists in there of their depictions of the characters, and they tell about the stories and everything about them. Here's number 5, H through J. So that's from Hangman to Juggernaut, which is cool. You know, I like Juggernaut. Got Hulk and Iron Man on there. Here's number 6, from Kang to Man-Bull. You got Craven on the front cover there. That's pretty cool. All right, Davis Cobb finds it like that. That's number 6. Here's number 8, from whatever. I don't know. Sorry, folks. Sometimes I can read, sometimes I can't. Tonight I can't read. Here's number 9, Q through S, and then S, number 10. And here's number 13, Book of the Dead Inactive. Here is Book of the Dead Inactive, number 2. This is number 14, and this one only goes to 15. And sure enough, I was able to find the last issue, number 15. So this one I'm almost done too. Trying to do the best I can with these. Here's New Mutants. It's a summer special, so I believe it's probably just a one shot. It's an 80 pager, and yeah, I wasn't sure on this one either. I gotta look it up. So I'm pretty sure it's just a one shot. It's number 1. Mutants for $1, you know. And then I was able to find some Alpha Flight, which is great for my run. This is Alpha Flight number 11. And in this run too, there's a lot where, you know, you're going to have directors and oh, Jiminy Christmas, direct edition and our director's edition and newsstand, and these kind of runs, you know. But I just, if I can find the one that I need for my run, I just grab that, and if it's at a good price, I'm very happy. And if it's not totally jacked up. Number 28, you know, as long as the cover's attached, pretty much. Because I'm not looking for perfection with this run. I just want to have the run completed, so that way, you know, I can dive into the stories and maybe read, you know, 2-3 books a day, just depending on how much time I have on my hands. That's number 12. Then I saw this book, and I just like the cover. And, you know, I do collect Hulk, and it's issue 436. That's pretty sweet. I like that one, so, you know, we can grab it for $1. This one too, it just like screamed at me, and I was like, I don't know why, what like sucked me into this book, but I just saw it and I figured, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. And this is number 1 of Uber, I believe, Uber Invasion. I'm pronouncing that wrong. And I just looked that one up, and there's a lot in that run, but a lot of variant covers, so I'm not too worried. This is from the pages of Origins of Wolverine's Brother Dog Returns. When I first saw this, before I read the title, I thought, oh, that looks like a Craven cover, you know, but no, it's not. But either way, you know, I do collect Wolverine. I do collect this title, Wolverine and the X-Men, so I didn't have this book. It's got a little bit of conditioning down here, but you know what? I don't care. For $1, I'm fine with that. Okay, and I'm almost done, folks. God, this is a 14-minute video so far. It's probably going to go to 20 of my talking. Here's Airboy, bi-weekly Airboy. This is number 3, which I needed. And I didn't realize this, but number 4. Well, number 3 I needed. Number 4, I didn't. because number 4 was tucked behind number 3, and I didn't see that because these books are super thin. It's number 4, but I am trying to complete that run as well. Fearless Dawn, I picked this up a while ago at a St. Vincent de Paul for like 49 cents. Number 1, it's a one-shot. You know, I looked at it, and it's not half as bad. The back cover to this is gorgeous. The watercolor painting, oh, it's just gorgeous. The artwork inside is pretty good too. The storytelling, you know, it's all right. It's not bad. I would definitely, you know, if I see the other ones, I'll pick them up and read them. Here's a book I picked up for $1, and of course it's Hell on Earth, New World, BPRD. It's a Mike Mignola storyline, and I believe that's Abe, right? I want to say it's Abe. So grab that one for $1. This one, I actually got this one for $1, and it's a Perillo cover. It's Justice League number 12 with Aquaman on there. Could pass that up. It'll stand on the shelf for $1. What the heck, man? Perillo? Nice. I just put a new bag and board. And the cool thing was they had these little posters up on the counter for free, and I looked at it and I saw it was Hulk. I'm like, okay, that looks pretty cool. Then I saw who did the work, and it's Ron Lim. I'm like, heck yeah. So I grabbed it, put it in the bag and board. Incredible Hulk. I would have grabbed more, but they only allow 1 per customer, and I totally get that. So, you know, I just grabbed it. I think that's pretty cool. If I ever get to meet Ron Lim again, definitely get him to sign that, put it in a nice frame. Here's Batman number 94. Now, one of my comic stores, they grab me usually the regular cover. I tell them, you know, hey, I would like to have the variant, but they always just grab me the regular cover. My other store, though, they will grab me. They will definitely grab me the variant cover. And at that same store, this is where I get my Spawn issues, 307. I told them if there's ever a variant cover, I want the variant cover plus the regular. So I guess this must not have had a variant cover, or maybe they didn't get enough. But yeah, this goes my Spawn run. Then at my other store, Radar Toys, where I picked up a lot of those back issues, these are the 3 new books that they threw into my box. This is issue 2 of Dynamite. It's Killing, and it's Red Sonja, and of course it's a cover swipe, an homage to Dark Knight. So that's why they threw it in my box. I figured I'd like it because it's an homage cover. That's cool. I mean, I like Red Sonja, but if I start collecting her stuff, that'd just be too much in my run. And it's like, here's Batman number 94. Now this is definitely the variant cover, and I like this cover a lot better. A lot better. You know, and they were the ones that pulled me the one with Harley Quinn on there too. So yeah, like that cover a lot better. So I'm happy with that. And then they threw this in there, and that's cool. It's Negan Lives number 1. Yeah, I was stoked. I didn't even question them when they threw that in there, so that's cool. I'll take it. All right, so that's all the books. But I want to say, like, probably the best find that I found was at a Goodwill store for $4.99. I'm gonna leave the price tag on there. I'll show you guys. But yeah, I used to have one of these when I was a kid, but I had the original one. I mean, the original one. I had the one that Don, the comic junkie, is trying to. He was trying to get all the parts for, and he was buying parts for it to put together. Of course, I'm talking about the Millennium Falcon. I saw this, and I couldn't leave that for $4. You know, $4.99. It's pretty sweet, man. It totally took me back to when I was a kid because I had the original one. And this one, you know, you got little things that pop up. You got the little gunner right there. You have this that flies up here. You know, and then it actually, you have a tray or a little handle so you can carry it, because this right here is the one that I guess you can open it up and it makes like a whole battle scene. You know, you got everything in here, and it looks to be like I have most of the parts, which is great. I wasn't too worried about having like all the parts. I just wanted to basically have this bad boy because I didn't want to leave it. Oh, that goes right there. Sorry folks, a little technical difficulties. Oh man, can I go back on there? But yeah, so then it opens up. Yeah, this big whole world inside this, you know. So, I mean, honestly, is it worth $5? Heck yeah. When I buy it again for $5, yes I would, because it's the Millennium Falcon. I mean, you can't beat that. So, I want to say out of all the stuff I got today, this was my favorite, because this right here took me back to when I first started getting into Star Wars, when I first had my original huge Millennium Falcon. I was very happy. So, that being said, that's my whole run. That's my whole haul today, not run. And thank you everybody tuning in. And please check out Two Little Comics. We do a live stream now, or we're going to at least start to do that maybe every Sunday. If we do change it, just look on Chulu's channel or my brother AG Surfer's channel, because they definitely put up reminders of when the show is going to go. The only reason why I don't is because, to be honest, it sometimes changes. And I figure I let them make the time of the day and I just show up. That's what I do. But it's just cool hanging out with my brother, talking about Comic-Cons and books that we pick up and autographs and, you know, people that we met, people we run into, and what we are going to try to do in the future. So if you like to hear that kind of stories and stuff like that, please come follow us on Chulu's channel and you know, get in the chat room and start chatting with people. I think anybody who goes in there will have fun. So we try to keep it fun and you know, hopping and happening. And so that being said, now this is Tech Comics saying, rock on.